So, enjoying our Prague trip in the morning, we just logged into this amazing, beautiful historical cafe, the Cafe Louvre, and I have someone with me who is like has more information about this cafe, and will be very much good to explain that how this cafe is very important and how this cafe is a very historical significant mark. So yeah, we have
All right.
Ashutosh with me.
This is even my first time at the cafe, and it's absolutely splendid. I had always sort of read about it, and so we just headed into the cafe, and this is the exact place where once Einstein and writers or philosophers like Kafka came. So those ideas, those theories were once discussed in this very cafe where we just went. We did order food, and surprisingly, it was not bland. The spices were so good, and yes, that's something I think I found fascinating. In fact, the architecture, if you see, that's also very fascinating. When we'll go inside and we'll show you uh, the color palette, if you can say, that is also quite it's quite attractive. So yeah, it's just like first time at such a historical place, and it's absolutely beautiful.
We also just had our breakfast. So what do you have to say about the breakfast?
As I mentioned, I mean, very surprisingly, it was not bland. It was very tasty. So yeah, I mean, people did try multiple things, and
So yeah, this cafe was amazing. Our breakfast was amazing. Hoping to that our day will be also amazing. So yeah, continuing with our Prague trip. Let's see how it goes and how we can continue with that. So continuing our journey, Prague journey, we are going to having our breakfast. We are going to the Astronomical Clock and old Prague town. And it is raining. It was raining in the morning, but now we are kind of seeing the sun, and it looks beautiful. Yeah, yeah. I will record you, Vishal. Hi, Vishal.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am tired.
Tired? Hi, Ritika. How are you?
I'm fab.
और हमारे जनरलिस्ट साहब कैसे
Wow, generalist, fabulous generalist.
Yeah. The beauty of these narrow lanes are that these are like really clean and not very crowded. So that's the beauty. Ashutosh, do you have to say anything about these narrow lanes?
It's beautiful, and this reminds me of Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I wanted to say something about the movie because movie is actually kind of an European trip. Uh, one country I can remember is like they went to the Spain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to Spain, and this is kind of a similar painting, kind of a similar picture where they were actually walking on some narrow streets, and I think that's a brewery. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like some kind of old historical brewery where they. This looks like a brewery, right?
Yeah.
Continuing from there, we'll continue to the narrow lanes. And I was saying that Bollywood movie Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, where they actually three bachelors before getting married or something, they make a European trip and gi- gives them give each other some dares to do, and they actually travel in Europe. And this reminds me of the same. These narrow lanes remind me of the same. Those narrow lanes, such so beautiful. That's the astronomical clock, and people are actually up there. Let's see if we could go there or not. But this location is actually pretty sick and amazing. That church and the whole location. Wow. Wow. Really amazing. And that church is actually giving some gothic vibe. going ahead, going ahead, we finally see sun. And this again, I don't have actually any words. This looks so pretty, so pretty and gothic vibes. I'll just be quiet and let you enjoy the view. right now we are witnessing there's a museum about Franz Kafka, and this place shows, according to the uh, person in the front, he says that he's buried here, Franz Kafka, and his thoughts are kind of written in this place. The hero is crushed by unbearable bureaucracy. Why is it called the process? It's the trial by Kafka. What you saying? The, no, actually, I guess this is about the person who worked on Kafka. But the original story by Kafka is called The Trial, where he's out of the blue convicted for something he did not do. And then the entire story goes on to show how he deals with it, and it has a lot of psychological and philosophical angle to it. The phone has the camera has only 10% of the battery, so let's see how long it can record. Hello guys, back again. So yes, in the day we actually explored a lot of Prague, and we went to our hotel that was an Airbnb, and we took some rest, and we got out in the night and exploring the market, and it is like really 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 wonderful and beautiful. And as always, I'm wondering, exploring with my friend Ashutosh. So Ashutosh, what do
Yeah.
you think about, like, what's in your mind?
I
Anything.
mean, this place is just so amazing. I mean, we're just walking through a narrow line, but this lane, if I could say,
Yeah,
and it's just so fascinating. It's literally like straight out of a Hollywood movie, if I can
yeah,
say.
yeah. Hollywood movies with amazing lighting.
Yeah, exactly. And that yellowish lighting,
Yeah,
which gives that feel. So it's, I mean, incredible. I mean, incredible architecture. Uh, I mean,
and that yellow lighting actually blends with the architecture and the color.
exactly, exactly. I
And
think it's very like very purposefully they have like sort of built it, if I could say.
yeah, and that
This,
actually is one of the main attractions. That's why people come to Europe and explore Europe. Uh,
yeah. And also it's like it's very calm. I think maybe this is not the best season to be here. I'm not very sure, but right now there's not much crowd, if we can say that, and so that's why I think we're enjoying more because sort of we can go anywhere
yeah,
and
less crowd with
less
less crowd.
crowd, and we can just now
Relaxed
like
walking.
exactly we just now sort of literally went to a library.
Yeah,
It was like a last minute plan, and but we went there and we got a chance to sort of be there and see the infinite sort of arrangement of a book, and it was fascinating. It's just very good.
yeah. That book uh, cave or piping, I don't know what to say, was actually amazing because it was completely built out of the um, putting books on over it. And when we looked inside, it was actually the mirror at the bottom and the mirror at the top. So it was kind of creating a whole
Yeah,
endless hollow kind of thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that looked really really
It was an
amazing.
illusion, like an infinite illusion,
Yeah.
and it was incredible.
So yeah, we'll what we'll do. We wanted to explore, and we actually had an itinerary. But coming here and checking this beautiful lakes, we just thought that let's
Let's just walk through it and speak about it,
yeah,
because I think beauty is in small things, if I
yeah.
could say.
We are on a trip and we want to get like relaxed and enjoy little things. It's not sometimes like going on a trip or something. It's not like ticking all the boxes, but actually having fun, and
Yeah,
that's what
and
I
it's like experiencing it, and that's what is happening. I think we're just so laid back because our life in Berlin is very hectic.
yeah.
We just like people, half of them are running around the codes, they're wrapping their head around the codes. A few of them are just talking about politics all the time, and but here we are, completely sort of off our schedule, if
Hmm.
I could say,
Hmm.
and just experiencing the city that breathes culture.
Yeah.
uh, I mean, music, in terms of food, it's just incredible. I think maybe I'm just a little more fascinated also because this is my first time outside Berlin in
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
So it's like my first. I think that disclaimer also I should give you guys. So
but it should not be actually a disclaimer. It should be about your first experience and
Yeah,
how do you like about it.
that's right. I mean, I have no regrets choosing Prague as my first destination.
Yeah,
That's
me
what I,
too, me too.
yeah. Because there were a lot of deliberations about which place to
Yeah,
decide, because we were discussing whether to go to Vienna, which is
yeah.
again one of my dream locations which I want to visit. So we were already thinking about multiple locations, and then we sort of narrowed down on Prague. And no regrets.
No
What, do you,
regrets.
what would you say?
I mean, I would say that it's actually really great that we selected Prague because it looks really amazing
Yeah.
and it's a very good start to
And plus,
explore
it's very
Europe.
cheap.
It's very cheap. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is like very
Important point. I think
important. Being a
everybody should.
student and all,
Yeah, yeah,
that's very cheap.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll continue exploring the whole market and let you know that how we are going ahead, and we'll have our dinner. And if we like something, we'll shoot it again. See you for now.
We are going to have a breakfast at Kavarna Obekni Dom, look at the Prague Palace, and then in the evening we have to go to the lesser town or the Mala Strana, where we are going to look at the Wallenstein Palace Gardens, the Vajorna Garden, which has peacocks, the Petra Tower, which is similar to the Eiffel Tower actually. It's an exact replica. Oh, we have to shop for souvenirs in the Mala Strana.